Thanks, Scott. Let's take a look at this year's franchise crop. I'm just going right down the list. You're looking at C.J. Anderson. He's got Gary Kubiak now. A lot of promise there. Coming next, you got J City with Charles Johnson. Showed some promise towards the second half of last year with the Vikings. It's getting interesting with a lot of the Vikings to see how they come about, especially with Adrian Peterson being back. So we're keeping an eye on Charles Johnson. Sgffl has Eli. Eli is always kind of a wild card, but a good as far as quarterbacks go. If you're going to go with a franchise quarterback, he's pretty decent. So hopefully for Skippy, he bounces back this year. He's getting Victor Cruz back, so that's a bonus. Next, we got Beckham Jr. Obviously, he was a big star last year, so we'll see how he progresses this year. Getting Victor Cruz back, having that additional weapon to help him out, both those guys, it's going to be interesting to see how the Giants do. Last up's got Kelsey. Good thing with him, Kansas City doesn't seem to throw the ball a whole lot, but everybody seemed to be looking for Kelsey to make that step up into the top 3 or 4 tight ends in the league, with it being his third year and also. Thumper's got Bridgewater, second-year guy. Again, another Viking with a lot of upside, with the Vikings getting Adrian Peterson back. Another year in Norv Turner's system, all this type of stuff. And the second half of the year, he was second in completion percentage, just behind, I believe, Tony Romo, or they were tied for the top. So I think all of us are interested to see how that plays out. East-West is going with Gronk. Not much you can say about Gronk. He's always there. I guess the first part of the year, we'll see what happens with Tom Brady. But whatever chance our Gronk's going to produce regardless. DeMarco Murray for Big D. We'll see how he comes to being in Philadelphia. He had that monster offensive line in Dallas. I'm not sure that that's going to be the same case or the same system, per se, in Philadelphia. So that's going to be interesting to see how he translates into Philadelphia's offense. So the bad boys are going with Kelvin Benjamin. A lot of his stuff is pretty much predicated on Cam Newton, him staying healthy, but it was definitely fun to see his production progress throughout the year last year as a rookie, second-year guy. It's going to be interesting. Hurt Locker is going to Alshon Jeffrey. Brandon Marshall's gone to the Jets, so he's kind of the man. But there's also the kid they drafted that's supposed to be really good. We'll see how that all translates. Again, he's kind of a quarterback guy. He just needs Jay Cutler to show up sometime. So there's flashes of that all the time, all through the year, but just inconsistent. But solid choice for a franchise player. He would definitely be going higher than, say, the 5th or 6th round. So Burt, Emmanuel Sanders, Peyton, he's got Peyton Manning, he's got Demaryius Thomas out in front of him, so to open things up for him. Helped carry Burt to Super Bowl last year, solid choice. Last, I guess, because I'm not in the first round, but I've got Brandon LaFell. Again, he came along last year, second half, as he got more integrated into the Patriot system. So I like what I saw there. And again, same with Gronk. All kind of depends what happens the first 4 games and stuff with Tom Brady. If he's going to play or not. But either way, that's all I had. Anyhow. Okay. Early season favorites. I'm just going to go with the top 5. My first choice, got the first pick of the draft, C.J. Anderson. He's got 2 picks in the second. I'm going with Hillman with my number 1 pick as the favorite with C.J. Anderson. Assuming he produces, chances are Lions going to go with another running back in the first with that first pick, and he'll get a solid quarterback, and a wide receiver in the second round because he's got 2 in the second round. So early season, I think overall, there's no clear-cut favorite. Overall, there's no clear-cut favorites. All right, take 2 on the early season favorites. Early season favorites. Let's see. We've got, in my opinion, no clear-cut power drafts this year. There's nobody that has, 3 to 5 picks in the first 2 rounds, nothing like that. So that being said, I'm going to go with my choices for the top 5. I'll start with the bottom and go up. But number 5, just because he's always there, he's Big D. He's got DeMarco Murray. We'll see what happens with him, as I said earlier. But he always drafts well. He's always there regardless of where he drafts. So at number 5, I'm going with Big D. Number 4, I'm going with Boston. He's got 2 picks in the first. 2 picks in the first round. Should be able to get a couple solid guys to carry him. We'll see how the rest of his draft goes. Number 3, J City. He's got number 7, and he's got 2 picks in the second, and he's going with Charles Johnson, so he's got that keeper implanted already. If that pans out for him, he could have a solid run. Let's see, number 2, going with the Untouchables. You know, based on Eli Manning's quarterback play, he's got Beckham Jr. as a solid stud, but he's got the number 10 pick, and he's got 2 more picks in the second. You know, so he's got 4 players, you know, coming to him in the top 2 rounds. Number 1, I'm going with Hillman. He got the top pick in the draft. He got top pick in the second round. He's also got the 12th pick in the second round. Plus, he's got C.J. Anderson. Look for him to have C.J. Anderson along with probably Adrian Peterson or a high-end running back like that. Then coming back in the second round with a pretty high-end wide receiver and quarterback. So my top pick for this year, preseason favorite, has to go to Hillman. Thanks, Scott. Good luck to everyone. Peace out.